Here we are, back on Belshire. Did you miss it as much as I did, Gary? Hey, don't say that. Belshire might hear you. We need her help to get more terrazine. Okay, it looks like most of the old equipment is still intact. There's a lot to do, and I need your help, so don't screw this up.
In the rear with the bad news. SCV ready. Let's go. SCV ready. Go in. SCV ready. In the rear. What's going on? Wheel down. Bad news. You're involved. In the rear. Bad news. Big job. Bad news. In the rear with the SCV ready. What's going on? Big job. You scared me. Go ahead. What's going on? Big job.
Those jerks want to destroy our home. Do not let them.
Yeah.
Terrans, the first geyser should be opening up soon. I'll have Gary send a bot out for it when it does.
Allied forces Allied space under assault. Allied forces in combat.
Do not be alarmed. This is only temporary.
Thank you for deploying me, Master Egon.
Under attack.
You are a wise and kind creator.
Swarm forces under attack.
Okay, Gary sent a bot out to collect the geyser's terrazine. I've got my mecha swarm on the prowl, but keep your eyes open in case you spot any bad guys. Oh, those guys are smashing my bots to pieces, and I really don't want to pick up after them like the last time I was here. Enemies are headed for my bots! What a bunch of jerks!
It seems my structure requires more infestation.
Swarm forces under attack.
The harvesting bot is returning now. We'll have to continue guarding it until it arrives.
Hive cluster under direct assault.
Double the infestation, double the power.
The bots are back in town! The bots are back in town!
Allied forces in combat.
Belshire says that some more geysers are opening up soon. Well, no, don't worry if you can't hear her, Gary. If you prove yourself today, maybe she'll talk to you too.
Enough minerals. Allied space under assault. Allied forces in combat. Mineral quantity insufficient.
What's going on?
Hey, the bots are leaving, and I didn't even get to pack them a refueling cell. Hostile forces are advancing on my bots. Have they no respect for science? My bots are under attack! And no! I am not hallucinating this time!
I call this the apocalypse. Seized in action.
You scared me.
Time for the bots to come back. I hate it when they're out there all night without giving me a call.
Allied forces in combat.
Enemy forces have converged on my bots. I'll get my mecha swarm in there. The enemy is on the way, little buddies. Get out there and say hello. Good news, Gary! Our bots have brought us terrazine! Well, it's good news for me!
More minerals required. Allied forces in combat.
We've got the start of a good terrazine cache, but it's gonna take a lot more to replace what I've already used.
Mutation.
If I were a betting man, I'd put money on more geysers showing up soon. If, I had any money. They're taking terrazine directly out of the majestic gliders. If we save it, Belshir will be very happy with us.
Allied forces in combat. Swarm forces under attack. Mutation complete. Allied forces in combat.
My apocalypse.
Bots are on their way. Let's keep them out of trouble. I'm picking up some hostile forces headed for my bots. They must really want that terrazine.
Allied forces in combat.
We have only a limited amount of time to save the Belshir glider's life. How does the creature's impending doom make you feel, Gary?
Command on Allied forces in combat. Must spawn more overlords. Allied forces in combat.
Our opponent is using cloaked units. We will need detection.
Allied forces in combat.
Now this one, I am proud.
Forces spawn. Swarm mutated.
Bots are heading back to base. We have to be careful. It's a jungle out there. Oh, it is.
Mutation complete.
Belshir glider's not long for this world. We'll miss our chance if we don't save it soon.
Allied forces in combat. Command.
That's a good little bot. Welcome home. I missed you so much.
Swarm Allied forces attack combat.
Double the infestation, double the power, yes?
The bad guys are coming. I hope Egonergy's at full capacity.
Operational. Not enough minerals. Allied forces in combat. Allied forces in combat. Swarm forces under attack. Allied forces in combat. Swarm forces under attack.
Thanks for supporting our choice to save that thing, Gary. I was getting a little worried you might be a cold, merciless psychopath. Look, Gary, your brothers and sisters are back! And they have terrazine. Are my terrazine tanks half empty or half full? Huh. This wouldn't be a problem if they were completely full.
Insufficient.
You know what I'm about to say, right? Yeah? That there are more geysers on the way, huh? Get out of my head, Gary.
In combat.
Thank you for deploying me, Master Ego.
Mutation
You are a
combat.
wise and kind creator.
An apocalypse is ready for spawning.
Allied forces in combat. Sequences spun. Swarm mutated. Allied forces in combat. More overlords required. Swarm forces under attack. More minerals required. Allied forces.
Bots away! What? Don't be a party pooper, Gary. Bellshear laughs every time I tell it.
Forces under attack. Command unacceptable.
Oh, that's just great! The enemy
It
is
seems
moving
my
toward my
structure
bots!
requires
I knew
more
I should have told
infestation.
Gary to put more turrets on those things!
Mutation. Swarm forces under attack.
Roger.
The Alexander is prepared for launch.
Swarm forces cluster under direct assault. Landings. Allied forces in combat.
My bots are under attack! My bots are under attack! Hey, friends, you hear that? Yeah, it's just my precious bot going up in flames! One more and we're toast!
I call this the apocalypse sealed in action.
Allied forces in combat. Allied forces.
So, everything's fine here. Except for the fact that the enemy is smashing my bots to pieces! Terrazine tank is full! My bots are making the return trip now. Let's stay close, so we can keep them safe.
Constructed. Allied forces.
Oh, good morning, friends! The enemy's eating
It
my
seems
bots
my
for
structure
breakfast!
requires
Unless you
more
want to be next!
infestation.
We need to do something!
I believe the enemy wishes to test our defenses.
Fueled up, ready to go. Lead on me.
Allied forces in combat.
Yo.
Whew! my bots have returned. Looks like I won the bet again, Belshir.
Allied forces in combat. Swarm forces under attack. Mutation. Swarm forces under attack.
Woo! My bots are back. That means it's tea time.
The T is for terrazine.
We've got almost all the terrazine I need. I mean, we need, because of course, I'll share some. Let's keep it up, friends. Looks like they've trapped another Belshir glider. What will it be this time, Gary?
My apocalypse is ready.
Swarm forces under attack.
These should be the last of the geysers. Things are just getting interesting.
Combat. Command unacceptable. Sequences. Allied forces in combat.
Ready to go. Speak up. On my way.
Allied forces in combat.
The Belshir glider's terrazine won't last forever. If we're gonna save it, we have to do it now. Look at the bots go. They'd be even better if I upgraded them into
Alexander.
super harvesters.
I am glad you're out, never
But
sword
Gary will get jealous if I do that. Here come the bad guys. At least this time I have some new friends to say hello.
Yes?
Forces in combat. Forces under attack. Hive cluster under direct assault. Mutation complete.
We saved it! Belshir is very happy with us, friends. Yes, even you, Gary. I told her you thought it was a good idea.
Attack. Allied forces in combat. Allied forces in combat. Allied forces in combat. Mutation forces in combat.
Double the infestation.
Allied
Double the
forces
power,
in
yes?
combat.
In the rear. Here.
Swarm forces unacceptable. Allied forces in combat. Swarm forces under
What's
attack.
made to last forever and being destroyed? My bots, of course! And the race is on! Which bot will make it back to me first? Aw, don't get jealous, Gary. It's just a game. I still keep the best oil for you.
Attack. Hive cluster under direct assault. Allied forces in combat.
The bad guys are getting closer!
Forces in combat. Allied forces in combat. Swarm forces under attack. Landing zone obstructed. Swarm forces under attack. Sequences spot. Allied forces in combat. Forces in combat. Allied forces in combat. Swarm forces under attack. forces in combat.
The Alexander
You did it,
rise
friends!
again.
Now I don't have to punish any of you!